Let's go through the field. Russ Sandvold, Arrowhead. Charlie Thompson, Madison West. Nathan Routhier from Homestead. Carl Hirsch, Brookfield Central. Kyle Lewin from Arrowhead. Sam Hacker, Madison West. Jacob Dirkman, DC Everest. Aaron Derner, Waterford. Taylor Johnson, Hudson. Matthew Rudquist, Hudson. Tim Zellmer, Marquette University School. Kyle Stavin, Madison La Follette. Dan Schubert, Appleton East. Patrick Campbell, Wauwatosa West. Josiah Swanson from Fond du Lac. Brady Sellner from Ashwaubenon. Mike O'Connor from Muskego. Mike Larson, Stevens Point. Michael Borland, Nina. Spencer Crake from Janesville, Craig. Stephen Duley, Fond du Lac. Alejandro Canotello from Wisconsin Lutheran. Matt Serum, McWanago. Kyle Nottingham, Kenosha Tremper. And our boys' 3,200 meter final is underway.
Sandvold with the best qualifying time. He's out of Arrowhead. He qualified at 9:27.25. Gabe Heck of Madison East won this event a year ago. He is graduated, not competing. He went 9:21.85 in winning the event.
That is a big group of runners. 24 of them out there. It'll be interesting to see the strategies play out, as positioning will be very critical here, especially in the early going with such a big crowd. Nathan Routhier from Homestead holding the current lead. And it's Aaron Derner from Waterford running second. And then everybody else. 22 runners after that.
Back is bunched like ants around honey. It's like an 8-year-old soccer game.
Yeah. And the ball's taking a left turn right now. Now the breeze freshens a little bit. That's the part of the track where they might get a little help from the wind. And now going in front, Aaron Derner from Waterford.
He's back a little further than I'd like.
Derner in front. And the rest certainly within striking distance.
Chris Rambo of New London set the state record in this event in 2005. It's 8:57.73. And other distance runners, John Easker out of Wittenberg Burnham, state record holder. Tim Hacker's son Sam's competing for Madison West in this event. Tim Hacker went on to great career at Wisconsin.
Yeah, big name distance runners that this state has produced for a long, long time. Well, if the first 2 laps are any indication, this is going to be a heck of a race.
They couldn't have done that any worse.
Derner from Waterford still leading.
The front's going to just get away from it.
But that 24th runner still has a chance in this one. Well, anytime you can keep the whole field in the same camera shot, that's a pretty tight race.
You know this is a long race because the lights usually go on at the start of the race, and by the end of it they take effect. And it's a whole different feel to the state track meet by the end of the race.
Yeah, no kidding.
But the lights are on, and the sun is behind the stands.
Position change in second place. Josiah Swanson from Fond du Lac came in with the 15th fastest seed time. He's now in second place. He's in the headband and the sunglasses and the bright orange shoes. Hard to miss him.
He's got a lot of orange shoes. It's the fashion police. I've noted this may be a record for most orange shoes.
Well, I guess. Everybody else used to wear black, maybe a white one once in a while. And now Swanson has taken the lead. Got to be the shoes. Things starting to stretch out just a little bit from the rest of the pack here. It's Josiah Swanson from Fond du Lac, a senior. Aaron Derner of Waterford, a senior, in second place.
Sam's got some room now, so he's okay.
Dan Schubert of Appleton East is currently running in the 3rd spot. And he is flanked by Russ Sandvold of Arrowhead. Now Sandvold moves into the number 3 position. Now we're getting some changes in the top positions. Still Swanson from Fond du Lac leading the way, though. Some of the names that you might expect to be contending are certainly in position to do just that. Stephen Duley of Fond du Lac is now joining Swanson up front.
Fond du Lac runners not expected to be among the favorites, certainly making their presence felt halfway through the race.
And now they are leading the way, the 2 Fond du Lac Cardinals, 1 and 2. Sandvold and Schubert, Sandvold of Arrowhead, Schubert of Appleton East, are right behind the 2 Fond du Lac leaders. Boy, we could talk about a whole bunch of other names after that, too. Sam Hacker is now in that group for Madison West. Heavy traffic at the front of the pack here. Now, Swanson might be running out of steam. He led this race for a couple of laps, and now he drops back, tried to stay in the top 10. 3 laps to go. It looks like Duley of Fond du Lac is still leading the way. The 21st seed time leading the race. Here comes Schubert and Sandvold to challenge for the lead. Looked like Sandvold's going to get it.
He has the best seed time.
Sandvold was 6th at state in the 3200 last year. And then helped Arrowhead to the state cross-country title last November by 1 point over Marquette with a 6th place individual finish. He's always shown great improvement every year at cross-country. 62nd as a freshman, 10th as a sophomore, 6th as a junior. But right now, Dan Schubert of Appleton East is giving Sandvold all he can handle. In fact, Schubert has a shoulder in front. Schubert won the state Division I individual cross-country championship. He's going to run at the University of Oklahoma next year. Another Appleton East star in his day, Taylor Wardall. Martin Smith, the former Wisconsin Badger coach, is the head coach down there at Oklahoma, so a little connection there. They're coming around turn 4. They'll go through the front straight and get the bell for the final lap. It's developed into a 2-man race, it appears. Russ Sandvold of Arrowhead in the white. Dan Schubert of Appleton East in the red. They are exactly even as they come to the finish line rather, for the final 400 meters. Schubert on the inside. Sandvold tries the outside. Big gap now back to 3rd place.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-person race. I thought one of those people in the next tier might make a move, but that isn't going to happen.
Tim Zellmer of Marquette University School is that runner in 3rd. But right now the state championship on the line between Russ Sandvold of Arrowhead and Dan Schubert of Appleton East. Schubert now takes a stride advantage. Turn 4, it's still Schubert leading Sandvold. Who's got the kick? It looks like it's Schubert. He's looking very comfortable. Dan Schubert, Appleton East. Dan Schubert of Appleton East wins the state championship in the Division I 3,200 meter run. Great finish here for 4th place. And that was that Fond du Lac runner, Stephen Duley, who was in a battle, and he thinks he got it. We'll wait for the official times and places, but no doubt who won it. Dan Schubert, who had a great strategy, and then was in a one-on-one battle with Russ Sandvold of Arrowhead. And the final 200 meters, it was Schubert pulling ahead and winning it, the 3,200 meter championship.
Seat time said Schubert was 13th. He's going to have a gold medal around his neck tonight. Matter of minutes. Award stand. We're still waiting for the final times to be posted. But Schubert, the senior from Appleton East, is your winner. And again, we're waiting for the time.
Well, Schubert's having a heck of a spring. He celebrated his 18th birthday by winning the sectional title in the 3,200, and now he has followed that up with a state championship in Division I here at the state tournament.
Just pump when he crossed the finish line. Again, waiting for the final time. Poor Daniel Schubert hasn't been posted yet.
Well, we will congratulate the winner in Division I of the 3,200 meter run for boys, your state champion. The time is just about to hit the scoreboard. Well, they're still posting the final numbers on that final, and there you go. 9:18:01, your winner, Appleton East, Dan Schubert.